Trying to make a living as an artist can be tough in the best of times, let alone in this current economy. But in South Burnet County lives an artist who has never even tried to sell his work. Only on Austin News, Jim Swift tells us why that's about to change.
Over the last decade, Werrick Armstrong estimates he's created 150 works of art. But he hasn't sold a single one of them to the public. So, what's he do with them? Come here. These doors separate Armstrong's 2,000 square foot studio from a 3,000 square foot gallery.
I wait for inspiration and then I act on it. I don't want it to sound like I'm crazy, but I just did what I was instructed to do. And so, you know, I'm acting on faith.
And so it was faith that prompted Armstrong to stick a vintage prosthetic arm and leg onto a tangle of nautical rope.
I tied the leg, okay, and then I realized, you know, that it looked really sexual. And so I thought, well, if it's sexual, then, you know, I want to put a nylon hose on the leg to make it really sexual.
Just as it was faith that led him to mount a broken crucifix onto a screen door, with figures of the risen Christ emerging from it.
That's the resurrection of Jesus Christ. This is the truth. This is the truth.
So how does Armstrong know where faith is leading him?
It's just a thought. You know, I'm not hearing voices and I'm not seeing things. You know, none of that.
Now, after 10 years of virtual seclusion, Armstrong is leaving the comfort of what he calls the egg in an effort to get his work directly into some of the, quote, finest museums in the world.
This needs to be shared with those that find value in it, even those that don't find value in it and are offended by it. Can you imagine creating a piece of art that someone was offended by? That sounds like there's a lot of emotion tied into that piece of art. It sounds powerful.
And you bring emotion to this.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm a little wound up.
Armstrong's faith now tells him the eventual sale of his collection will raise millions for a charity he is planning.
What a wonderful miracle! To think that contemporary art could put the food in the mouth of someone.
In Burnet County, Jim Swift, KXAN, Austin News.